Today I'm here with Susanna Kumagai. She leads meditation sessions in Tokyo, but that is what I know about her. Susanna, tell us, who are you?
Hi. Well, I'm a human being to start
Yes,
with.
a
Yeah.
wonderful human being.
I'm a woman. I'm a mom of two teenagers. I'm a teacher. I teach little kids. I teach English, though I'm not a native English speaker. Yeah. I was born and raised in Latin America. I have a Japanese background. My parents are Japanese. I currently live in Japan. And I consider myself a very, very, very spiritual person.
You
Yeah.
are.
And I think that is one of the things that since childhood, pursuing that connection probably like I know this body is mine, but to a certain point, I can't control it. But there's something inside, right? Controlling that body. Yeah. And I wanted to know where the connection was, and I will die without knowing where the connection is. But that drives me to the search of the spiritual quest.
And you told me something very interesting about that, that when you were 6 years old,
Yeah.
it all started. You had that something that you looked into your eyes.
Yeah. When I was 6 years, I'm always been fascinated with sunsets. So one day I was watching the sunset from the roof of my house, and I happened to have this little mirror. Yeah. And then I saw my eyes, the pupils of my eyes, opening up and shrinking by the light. And I thought, gosh, I can't control this. Yeah. So my body is not really my body, right? Because there are things that I don't do. It just moves automatically. Yeah. And then I was like, gosh, it's fascinating. Yeah. But wow. Yeah.
Yeah, there is something, and then you got curious. But
Yeah.
walk me through from that moment when you had that
Yeah.
feeling, that vision, that experience
Yeah.
to leading meditation sessions here in Tokyo.
Well, it was a very, very long story because I went through periods, of not knowing who I was.
We all.
And a really, really bad identity crisis in my late 20s, early 30s. Yeah, like a depressive one. We've all been through some kind of depression. Yeah, but mine was with identity. Like, I'm not really fitting into Japanese society. I never fitted, well, because of my weight, my looks. I was never Japanese.
In
I was
South
never in
America.
South America. Yeah. And so I come back here and I was like, my accent, and people will ask me like, so where are you from and stuff. And I wanted to fit, but then I realized I just found this movement, focus on is Buddhism. Yeah, and then I found this movement focus on meditation. Amazing. I started meditating, and then I realized, gosh, I'm so wrong. The way
Of
we view
course.
life
Yeah.
sometimes is just um you know is delusion. Is a delusion. Yeah, we don't see the reality. We see what is put in our minds. The perception might change. Yeah, through, I
The
don't
stories
know.
that we tell ourselves or that we hear, as you said, somebody else put that and makes us believe in things or question ourselves.
Yeah. And not only that, it's your physical condition. For example, if you didn't sleep well, your perception changes. If you're well rested, you are all happy and your perception of the world, of everything is totally different. Yeah, it's amazing.
It
Yeah.
is, it is, it is deep.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for sharing. It's something so personal. And I'm pretty sure we all can relate it to that moment that when we have that, those questions that we get depressed in the sense you go very introspective.
Yeah.
And one thing I visit, I know I had the experience, but I want you to share with us about the meditation group you host, the friendship and the deep conversations. How's that? And why and how did you create that? And what does that mean to you?
Yeah, well, before COVID, I met a person. Yeah, he's a good friend, And he is a Buddhist. Yeah, from a Buddhist movement founded in the UK. It's called Triratna. But anyways, at that moment, I was taking a course online, the comparison of psychology and Buddhism.
Wow.
And it was amazing because it's psychology and Buddhism is ancient psychology.
Yeah, it is.
And then I asked this person, hey, can you tell me more about Buddhism? And he said, well, we have to start meditating then so you can understand. And we started meditating, and my meditations went deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Before I realized it, I was changing. I wasn't looking for changes. I thought my life was okay. It was, but I think it was my daughter Sarah who noticed the change. I remember I used to be like, as all moms are, reactive and like strict and stuff. And one day I was cooking with Sarah. And by accident Sarah spilled a bag of cereal or something. In the kitchen. And she went like, oh my goodness, waiting for my reaction.
Yeah, expecting that.
Expecting my reaction, right?
The usual, what she would expect from you.
I would have said like, what's wrong with you? You're careless, and all these things. But my reaction, and I didn't notice, my reaction was like, oh, okay, well, let's bring the vacuum. You bring the vacuum, I do this and that. And Sarah went horrified, like,
that was horrifying.
Yeah. Sarah went like, you're not my mom. Where is the yelling?
What's happening here?
I know. You're not my mom. Yeah. Where is the yelling? Where is the screaming? Where is all that?
The usual, the automatic pilot that you go and
the automatic reaction. Yeah. And so I guess by meditating, I gave a space from the stimulus and the reaction, right? Yeah. And I found that space. Yes. And then it was more creative. Yeah. Instead of reactive, it was more creative. Like, okay, what do I do now?
Mindful.
And very, very mindful.
Yeah.
And I thought, wow. Yeah. And then, I was more focused, like reading books. I was telling you the other day. I'm now with so much meditation. I think I'm very mindful of my body, very mindful of my surroundings and everything. And when I grab a book, I focus immediately on what I read it. Before it was like my eyes would go, but my mind was somewhere else.
It's like you align sorry to interrupt, your mind and your action.
Yeah. Now with meditation, right?
Yeah.
But then I thought, well, there's a lot of loneliness in Tokyo.
There is a lot.
We need these. There's a lot of depression, and so I started a group. Yeah, say like, no, we need to give this to people. Yeah, we need, to deliver this.
Yeah, and I saw that. I had experienced that not only me, but people. They went there. They were there.
Yeah.
To have that moment of silence, the formal mindfulness exercise, but that moment of connection.
Oh, yeah.
That you created that moment that I could see. We never saw each other, the participants, but everybody felt comfortable to share that. Yeah, and it was a very deep experience that, we connect.
And I think as we grow old or we mature, we are not looking for, shallow conversations anymore.
That's true.
We always want and we crave for meaningful conversations like, okay, so this is happening in my life. Yeah. Do you have any intake? Do you have any, why am I reacting this way? Yeah. Why am I suffering because of this?
We do have, and you bring that, but it's not everywhere. Is not everyone who can bring that and create a space where people feel comfortable.
Oh, thank you.
No. Thank you for doing that. And that's what I wanted to share here. Where people can find you, Susanna.
Well, there is website called Meetup. Yeah, and if you look for meditation or Buddhist meditation in Meetup, I'm in Meetup.
And yours is specifically Triratna group.
Yes, Triratna, Buddhist meditation.
Yeah. And I'll share the links here too for us so we can connect with Susanna. And Susanna, if you had one message to share with the world, what would be your message?
Get out of your comfort zone. Yeah. We're always like when it's cold outside, we want to stay cozy. But no, no, no. Not moving. Yeah. You know, bring us down. The enemy of depression, and we always have ups and downs. The enemy of depression is movement. Yeah. So whenever you feel a little negative, a little tired, go out, try to see green, try to meet people, have the good energy, and sleep well.
Yeah.
When you don't sleep well, you don't have energy to meet people, but we're humans, we're social beings. Yeah. So try to transcend, go beyond the limits of your exhaustion, the limits of your, cravings, go beyond the limits of your anger. Yeah. Just think you can be nicer. Yeah. So get out of your comfort zone. It's not everything is about you. Yeah. Maybe the liver, share, give.
Exchange. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Now is our lightning round. I say one word and what comes to your heart, and you just share with us.
All right.
Susanna, meditation.
That is my word.
Wonderful. Suffering.
Suffering is an option. But, yeah, in order to fix your suffering, you have to go deeper into your sufferings. Because a suffering is like an illness, it's like a disease. If you don't know what is the disease, it's hard to know how to cure it, what medicine to give. Yeah, So suffering, you have to see what is your suffering, why are you suffering, and then go for the cure.
Go through.
Yeah.
Happiness.
Happiness. Gosh. Happiness is not a thing. It's not a thing that you are like, happiness is not a fusion. If being a fusion.
Yeah.
Happiness is more like contentment. Yeah. Like being okay with the little you have, doesn't have to be that much. Be simple, It's just being okay with the simplicity. Yeah. Happiness is contentment, be okay.
Wonderful. And
Yeah.
I am at peace when
I am at peace when people around me is at peace. Yeah. I am at peace when I'm doing the right thing, when I'm doing good for others. Not necessarily for me. Yeah. But when I'm doing good for others,
wonderful. Your favorite yoga teacher?
do.
Namaste. Thank you so much, Susanna. Thank you so much.
No,
and that's
you.
Susanna.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.